Hi there, my darling Virgos. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of October the 20th, 2025. So, my darling Virgos, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Virgos, what messages does Virgo need to know for the week of October the 20th, 2025? In a lot of love energy around and relationship energy this week, so which I love. I love love. So let us see. Ooh, speaking of love, fertility, love it. This is like the Empress card in the tarot. So this could quite literally be, a baby coming in for you, if that's what you're, working towards, or just the birth of something new. I mean, this is definitely a fertility, but also the Empress is also a card of abundance and happiness and joy and fulfillment, and mostly, the birth of something new. So there could be some idea, goal, wish, or dream around this week that you're wanting to work on, and this week could be a really good time to bring it in. And it could also be that, like I said, that you could be literally getting pregnant, or you could hear of someone being pregnant. So there's that fertile energy around you, and if you're not wanting to get pregnant, would be a little careful, because definitely the energy of fertility is around this week. So, all right, let us consult the tarot, my darling Virgos, and we'll see what messages we've got coming in for you. What does Virgo need to know for the week of October the 20th? We are coming into Mercury retro shadow this week too, so we'll love it. There's 2 of Cups. Yeah, and there's the shadow type of energy. Okay. All right, my darling Virgos. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the beautiful 2 of Cups. I love the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups can be that soul connection type of energy, soulmate energy. I'm not a fan of the word soulmate, but I do like the word, soul connection, or kindred spirit, something like that. It could quite literally mean someone coming in for you this week that gives you that vibe of a kindred spirit, that gives you the vibe of a soul connection. And like I said to you, the readings that I've been doing this week, they have been very centered around love and relationships. And I'm not talking about just, romantic love. With this can also be, we can find a kindred spirit or a soul connection in a friend, in a family member, in a neighbor, in a person we work with, anything like that. There's no rules about who is a soul connection and who isn't. You just feel it, you know it. Time stands still when you're with this person. You could sit and talk for hours and not even think that any time has gone. That's the kind of feeling that's what I feel. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting off this 2 of Cups, is that there's someone around you with this energy. It's also communication as well. You can see the staff of Hermes here. This is Mercury here, and Mercury, your ruler, our ruler. I'm a Virgo, and Mercury is all about communication as well. So I feel that it's the communication you have with this soul connection. And look, if it isn't a person, it could just be you and your higher self as well. So, but I do feel that there is some kind of soul connection for you, or coming, or you may already know this person. And I feel that it's that, like I said, the communication you have around this person is soul affirming, I suppose, is the word that I feel. Like I feel really good of this beautiful connection. So lucky you if you have this kind of connection, my darling Virgos. But then we've got the moon here. So this is Pisces energy. So Virgo and Pisces are opposite signs. So if, and mind you, the most similar opposites of the zodiac, but nevertheless, if you have Pisces in your chart, I think I'm a Pisces moon actually, go and watch the Pisces reading, because there could be further message there for you. It could just go a bit deeper, a bit more info there. But the moon card is all about illusions and, what is hidden, mysteries, things like that. There could be some things that you're feeling you're not being told everything. You could feel that there are some things that are, I don't know whether I should say they're being deliberately hidden from you, because but you do have the Seven of Swords here, so which is lying, cheating, stealing, but it is also a card of tactics. So it's the way that it's read, and I'm not sure I'm feeling deception off this, if that makes sense. But I just feel that there's probably some, and this could be someone's behavior, but I feel that there is probably more to a story, if that makes sense. There's probably more to something that you just don't know, my darling Virgos, and it could be making you feel that you're not being told everything. That's kind of what I feel off this moon card. But look, the moon is a temporary energy. The moon comes up, the moon goes down, the sun comes up. It's temporary, and it is part of the fool's journey as well, my darling Virgos. So it is necessary to go through the moon. The moon also illuminates as well. When we have a full moon, it illuminates some things, but it also casts shadows. So I just feel that there could be something that we feel isn't being revealed just yet. I'm not saying it's not going to be, just saying that something feels that it's not everything is clear, put it that way, is what I feel, my darling Virgos. Because then you've got the Seven of Swords here. And look, traditionally this is lying, cheating, stealing. I don't read it as I don't often read it as lying, cheating, stealing, because to me, what he's doing here is he's stealing these swords from this army in the background here. What he wants is not to go to war. He doesn't want to fight. He's changing his tactics here. He is thinking of or coming up with a different way, or choosing a different way to fight, my darling Virgos. And I feel that for you to come up with a different, to not, what's the word I'm trying to look for here? To not think the worst straight away. I know sometimes I can, go to the dark place. And look, I'm human. We're all human. I'm a spiritual being, and I am a glass half full person, but sometimes I can go to a dark place of just straight to the worst without knowing. But I'm pretty good at pulling myself back from it. But, as Louise Hay used to say, we all have negative thoughts. We all have bad thoughts. It's how we use them, and it's how we change those thoughts that matter. And I'm pretty good at talking myself, out of the doomsday type of thing, So I would encourage you to look at this as changing a tactic. Changing. If something happens with you on the moon card here, like you'll feel that something's not being told to you, don't go immediately to the doomsday. Don't go immediately to the negative. Oh my, like, oh my God, this person isn't being upfront with me, blah, blah, blah. Change your tactic here. To literally quote George Costanza in Seinfeld, if you haven't ever watched that episode, do the opposite of what you would normally do, is what I feel I need to tell you off the Seven of Swords here. So if I'm going to put it all together, look, the fertility card here coming up, I feel, is coming up to give us the energy of something is ripe here. Something is fertile. Something, I feel it is going to be the birth of something new, a new beginning in some way. And it could be with a person here, that it could be a deepening of something here. But I feel that this moon card here is coming up because, whatever this communication is between this person, I just feel that, you could feel that they're not telling you everything. Don't go to the worst place. Change your tactic here and just let it run its course. Let it play out. If they're not telling you everything just now, it may be because they can't. It may be because they're not ready yet. I would be saying don't put unnecessary pressure on someone, because I feel that you would ruin it if that happened. So, yeah, that's just what I feel. It's coming in. And look, probably is a very specific message for someone, but I read intuitively, and that's just sort of what I'm getting, my darling Virgos. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I am very active and interactive in the comments. I would love to know if this resonates with you. How do you think? How do you feel about, this situation? Let me know. Please help my channel to thrive by subscribing and liking, commenting, things like that. It just really helps, so I appreciate it. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Virgos. Can't make this up. Success. That's what I feel off that fertility card. It's abundance. It's, like I said, Empress. Success is coming for you. And I feel it could be success in this relationship too, if you cannot go to the worst place. You cannot make this up. I mean, what was I saying? Golden opportunity. The birth of something new is definitely on the way for you, my darling Virgos. Yeah. Listen to your intuition, they say. Go within. Listen. Don't go to the negative place first, my darling Virgos. Listen to your intuition. Ask yourself, is this true? If you're feeling that it's not. Or if you're feeling that you're being, there's a challenge there or something. Is this true? Or is it just me making it up? Or is it just my head? Take action, they say. Yes, I feel that action is required. And you got a yes. And it's the yes with the exclamation point. I love this reading for you, my darling Virgos. This is, I feel, there is just so much joy. There is so much potential of success and abundance this week for us, my darling Virgos, with this beautiful reading. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.